Hello everyone and welcome to a little channel update video, I guess. So I don't really know where to start. I've never done one of these before. Anyway, over Christmas, as I may have said and mentioned in some other videos, I upgraded my computer hardware a little bit. Upgraded the RAM, new CPU fan, nothing really major, and oh yeah, new graphics card. Again, nothing super mega hyper great. It's just a R9 270X. Thing is, basically, Windows didn't really complain, so I just installed the new hardware and it kind of worked after I put on the drivers. The problem is that it didn't really complain, it just kind of got some slight hiccups. Anyway, point is, I reinstalled Windows, as you do when you change your hardware setup. You should really, well, you should technically reinstall Windows all the time anyway, but I decided to do it because I sort of semester had already started, but it was at that very first week where you're still kind of low on work, so I actually had the time. Reinstalled Windows, things went fairly okay, except I installed the wrong version first. Accidentally installed the 32-bit version, which slight little mistake. Then changed it over to the 64-bit version, reinstalled again. Bit of a pain, but what can you do? And things didn't go perfectly well in the transition. So my Steam library is on a different hard drive, which is why I didn't really bother doing anything in the way of reinstalling my Steam games. I just sort of reinstalled Steam after the upgrade and told Steam, you know what, that drive is where my games are. And so, because Steam is actually quite good at that sort of thing, Steam went, oh right, yeah, I can tell. There's a bunch of games there. Okay, fine, I'll just, you know, I'll put them in the library and they're installed. The files are all there. It's all fine. Which was cool. I mean, as I said, Steam is kind of cool that way, and you don't really have much trouble with it. Anyway, after reinstalling, I tried to launch the games that I'm LPing, because obviously after reinstalling you have to make sure the save games are still alive and all that stuff. And it's all fine for Legend of Grimrock. Save games were all there. I kind of saved the save game folder, so I expected that. And Divinity Original Sin also, after copying over the old save game files. No complaints, worked right out the box. No issues. The problems arose slightly with the Star Wars game, Knights of the Old Republic. Didn't launch. Well, it launched, and it crashed if I skipped the sort of intro cinematics, where it tells you who the game is by and stuff like that, you know, usual stuff. Which you can skip by just clicking, but if I skipped them, it would crash. So, if I didn't skip them, it would at least let me go to the menu, and then when I tried to load a save game, it would crash. Not ideal, obviously. So I tried all sorts of things, and nothing really worked. It just wouldn't launch the game. I couldn't load my save games, and I couldn't create a new game. So I was almost at the point of thinking I might have to sort of cancel this LP, because if the game won't launch, I can't LP it. And then, as a sort of last-ditch effort, I downgraded my graphics drivers from 14 point something to 13 point something, and that actually fixed it. Fixed a bunch of other stuff. For example, with the 14 point something drivers, when I was recording Minecraft, I went down to maybe 6 FPS. And now I downgraded the drivers, and suddenly I'm running at 60 FPS, just like I'm used to, because Minecraft is kind of demanding, but not that demanding. At least not in the early stages of the game, when you don't even have anything really big or major set up. So that was all good. The game is now running. Divinity, Legend of Grimrock, and Star Wars can thus continue. Unfortunately, the Agrarian Skies save somehow got damaged, corrupted, I don't know. I only saved the most recent version after making sure it worked, so I didn't keep all the backup files that Aroma Backup makes by itself, which I probably should have, but oh well. Sadly, that means that that series is probably going to end. I might sort of start it over, but that would be probably 100 hours of gameplay that I would have to redo, and I'm not 100% certain that I want to do that. So, at least for now, that's the end of that series. Aside from that, there's not really much to tell. Knights of the Old Republic. There's still some graphics glitches, which I might be able to fix. Otherwise, sort of the characters, if they're standing in grass, they don't have legs and all that. Nothing game-breaking, so it should be able to. So I should be able to continue that perfectly fine. And as I said, Legend of Grimrock also didn't really make any trouble, and the same goes for Divinity Original Sin. So yeah, I guess that's really all I wanted to say. Just trying to get everyone up to speed. I lost all my other Minecraft saves as well, by the way, so that's why I've started a new world. I had a really cool single player with a great map, sort of a deep ocean with a bunch of islands that I did some really cool stuff in already. Just at the point where, you know, you get the enchanting setup was set up, and I had my diamond tools and all that. And I lost that as well, so a bit of a bummer. All the Minecraft stuff somehow doesn't work anymore. Anyway, unless I forgot something, which I may have, I guess that's it. Yeah, kind of, because semester started again, and, you know, uni and such has kind of priority, might be a little slower on the uploads. So if you're not getting videos, that's why. Anyway, that's it, and good luck and have fun with my videos. Bye bye.